Hello students, hope all of you are well. I am fine. So, today's topic is the continuation of measurement chapter from page number 71. Now, at page number 71, we can get a clear idea about the estimation in measurement. Generally, you can observe that in our daily life, not we always use various instruments for accurate measurement. At most of the time, we used to measure something with guess the eyes. That is a rough estimation, isn't it? There are some examples are present at page number 71 of such estimations. So, from all these, we can conclude that there is a vital importance of estimation in case of measurement. In page number 72, there are some in page number 72, there are some hands-on activity on this topic in Bengali, which is called Hate Kolome. So, you may also practically done some activities at home related to estimation of measurement. Next, page number 73. The topic is measurement of plant and animal growth. All the living things, that is both plants and animals, have growth in their life cycle, and it mainly depends on their health and proper nutrition. If there is no uniformity in growth of living things, that means their life is not at ideal mode. Okay? Now, how you can understand that they have a proper growth? For this, we have to measure their growth. Now, look at page number 73 below. There is a figure of oxanometer. Oxanometer or arc oxanometer is a machine for measuring the plant growth. The way of work of this oxanometer is very clearly stated at page number 73 below. So read it carefully and you can understand very clearly the way of work of this machine. But one thing, I must say that through oxanometer, we can only measure the growth of a plant. As because there is no provision to take time reading, so we can't get the growth rate of a plant through this machine. The growth rate of a plant is equal to growth by time. So, it is a time-related data. Next, at page number 74, there is a practical part of plant growth measurement which you may done at home. You may count the number of nodes. Node means the part of stem from where leaf is coming out. Then you measure the length between two nodes, etc. All the detailings are present at page number 74, so I don't explain it further. Next, page number 75. You can also measure the weight of a living plant, and the detailed procedure is clearly shown at page number 75 below in 4 points. Isn't it? There are some instruments like common balance, spring balance, etc. are using for measuring mass of living things. Next, page number 76, and the topic is measuring animal growth. For all the animals, including human beings, the measuring instrument is same. Say for example, for height, centimeter scale is generally used. Now, all of my 6B students, you must measure your height by using the scale. Okay? Today, it is your homework. No worksheet. Okay. Now, in page number 76 and 77, there are two tables for height related readings for you and your friends, neighbors, etc. etc. And also there are some body parts measurement readings. But at this situation of COVID-19 disease, I must say you that this experiment is not need to done. Because at this situation, stay at home and stay safe. Okay? Now, you only can measure height and different body parts measurement of you and your parents only, not friends, neighbors. Now I say you one important thing related to this measurement, that our different body parts have different growth rates, and it is experimentally proved, of course. And it is also an important characteristic of animal growth. Next, page number 78. There is also a chart related to measurement of body mass, which is also changed during the course of time with age of any animals, including human beings. So, you also may done it at home. By the way, I give you some figures of some instruments related to this chapter. So students, today we have completed chapter 5. Next day I will come with chapter 6 from page number 79. Till then, take care. Bye.